All right, guys, we got our second level 5 on the map. This time I'm going to leave him alone. I mean, his scoring is lower than my last level 5 that I took in my previous video, but just in the off chance that this is going to help produce a great one, I'm going to leave him. I am going to take this nice level 3, though. But that's so awesome to see, and in the same spot where I found the other level 5. That is so good. I'm very thrilled that we're getting these kinds of results. Can't wait till he turns around. I want to see the full breadth of his rack, but I may not get the chance. We've got an alert crowd already. And that's going to be a long shot. Oh my gosh, look at the shovel on that guy. Don't worry, friend. You're safe for now. Alright everyone, Fox Hunter here, and we are back on Medved, once again applying ourselves to the moose grind in order to get our great one. I believe we currently have 2 diamonds on the map, one here and one at a lake down at the south side of my map. Now don't let the blood spots fool you, I was just taking out some level 3s and some smaller level 4s, but this one looks like a level 4 with diamond potential. And then of course we have our level 5 up here near the mouth of the river. And I am starting a river run after completing a lake hop, where I was promptly eaten by wolves. So, yeah, that was fun. We'll continue on our journey, trying to grow our success on the map. I think we're doing really, really well. Seeing again just a lot more of those bigger animals appearing, and that is very rewarding to see after we've put so much effort into grooming our zones the way we want them to. Hopefully we'll get lucky today. I have seen reports that some people are only about 175 to 200 kills into their grinds before a great one spawns in, so I am really hoping I am one of the lucky ones. But I have seen some reports from others who are thousands of kills into their grinds and still have not yet seen a great one. We'll see into which camp we fall as we go through this process, but here's to hoping. Alright everyone, I finally got enough cash to buy a tent and place it here. This should really help with the efficiency of my grind, because this zone really doesn't produce much. It has a small level 2 in it, and this is the zone that has my current level 5 on the map. So in between, there's just a female that pops in here and there, but this should help me get down this channel much quicker than having to run all the way around this point when really my focus is right here. So if you want an update on how the grind is set up, still have my tent up here, and now I know I need to run back and handle these need zones because we're starting to get larger males spawn in. I run from here on my coastal run all the way through here until I get to this point, and since there's nothing in this gap, I jump over to here, and then I run all the way through here and all the way up and around to this point here. There's nothing that I found between this point and this point. Usually I stop somewhere here and here. This is usually the zone that produces males. This one has a female in it, and then I pop down here, and this zone here does produce males. This used to produce males, but it hasn't in a while, so I took my tent from here and put it somewhere else because I have this house here if I need it. And then to complete my coastal run, I do go down this little river area, and I put a tent right here to do that. And the 2 zones, as you can see, that I typically hunt are this one and this one. It's almost like every other zone produces males, and then these other zones just have a single female usually. That's what I've noticed. So that usually completes one rotation, and I just have enough time to do that. And if you check the clock, you'll notice that I start kind of in the middle of the need zone time. I find that if I start earlier, I am liable to miss herds coming into their need zones. I've set it as early as 1300, which is an hour after it officially starts. And sometimes I just realize that nobody's moved into their zones yet. So that's why I do that. It sucks because it really shortens your ability to make a full run, but I'd rather know that all my animals are in their zones and I'm not missing anything than have to run back and forth all of the time. So once the coastal run is done, I usually pick up my river run, which is these zones here or sometimes I include these in this run here, but I start at this house, come up to the river, and then I just go down the river and we fire as we go. And then once that is done, that usually takes up all of our time. On my next rotation, I hop my lakes. So that's generally how I'm doing it right now. And seen a lot of success so far. I mean, we did get our piebald female. We've had an official diamond that I harvested spawn. We have another diamond potential that I showed earlier. And we do have a diamond potential level 4 on the map on one of my lakes. And I would say 60% of my zones have small males, the 2s and the small rack level 3s. So things seem to be going well. I'd like to tighten it up a little bit more. And since in this last rotation we discovered some larger males at these 2 lakes here, I'm going to have to expand my lake hopping. But that's how my current grind is set up. Hopefully we'll get our great one very, very soon. I was really hoping for an initial spawn at one point. But I would say currently I haven't been keeping a super accurate count because, as you all know, I've been dealing with my illness. But I think I'm in the neighborhood of 250 kills so far, maybe a little less, because it took me a while to get my grind set up. But I think that's a safe estimate. So let's see how long it's going to take us. I mean, what else do we have to do? It's possible to pop off multiple shots. You have to know your gun and its recoil animatic and be able to very quickly place them. That felt like a Wild West shootout right there. But the question is, did we get a vital on this guy over here? I'm pretty sure it was pretty square on the shoulder, I think. I know he's down. That was a hard shot. Yeah. Well, no. That's you. Hang on a second. Oh, easy way to tell. Yep, we got them both. Much fun. This is a sizable boy. But I've seen that rack a lot lately. Now we just need to... Oh, look, there it is. Definitely a good shot. Another thing with tracking your animals. If at any point you are unsure about where they may have run off to, follow the crowd. Because generally their paths of entry and retreat are all tied to whatever herd they're associated with. Now, there is an exception to this rule, and that is with floating spawns. They generally have their own paths of entry and retreat. So if you suspect that one of the animals in a group or even standing off to the side may be a floater, then just pay attention because they will generally run in a whole different direction from the group you're hunting them. Boy. Wow, that was almost a hard shot as well. Pretty sweet. Alright, on to the next area. Okay, let's see if I can be quick on the draw again. Like, really quick. Should have taken care of them both, even though that wasn't as elegant as before. Listening for wolves. God bless. I've had really bad luck with this. I've been eaten so many times. Not even funny anymore. Oh, hi. Rule number 1 in wolf protection. A, or 1, have a sidearm with you. B, get to a high point. Yeah, friend. Are you a loner? Okay. Whew. I think we're good. Yeah, I've been eaten by wolves so many times doing this. Now this is great because I have to add these 2 lakes to my rotation, because it used to be just tiny boys here and here. But now we took out that decent level 3 and that level 4, and there was another level 4 back at this lake tucked in back here somewhere that I missed. And he went trotting off in this direction, so I wasn't able to get him. So we've got a few areas to clean up to add to our rotation. And I need to go get this wolf wherever he got off to. Oh, well, it's easy to find them for me because they're still, like, casting protective spells over themselves. God. Hello, friend. Ooh, that was a decent shot. For sightless over the top. Poor fella. Wish you were diamond, though. Don't have one of you yet. Okay, let's go find our moose. And figure out where we need to be rotation-wise. Oh. Hey, I opened up new equipment. Yeah, I don't really use sidearms all that much, just for wolf protection. And I've been using it a lot lately, so that's been nice. Alright, so looking back on the blood imprint of the moose, because this was the wolf here, and this was the moose, I think we only got the level 3. I think the other one may have been just a flesh shot, because the moose track, we get to this point on our tracking, and then it looks like our big boy doubles back. And that's not good, because that indicates if they're coming back in on an outgoing track, that generally means that they're going to survive, at least in my experience. And I don't think we have any more blood to follow. So unfortunately, we did not get that level 4. But that just means I have to come back and take care of him and the other level 4 to open up more spawn opportunities for our great one. Yeah, it looks like I startled him back in this. Oh, can we not do this again? I mean, it was kind of fun. We could kind of trigger an aggressive response if y'all want. Maybe we'll get a rare red-brown. That would be neat. Listen for angry dishwasher noises. So obviously y'all saw that, where there's a real risk of being off reserve tracking that one level 4 moose. That makes me really worried about that area producing such large animals, because what if my great one spawns there? There's one other map that used to do this. I don't know that it still does since the New England update, but that would be Silver Ridge Peaks. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, there was a small overlap on need zones and the edge of the reserve. And that was always fear of mine. And I'm really hoping that when we do get our great one, it does not spawn up there in that corner where I was just at. But we'll see. We'll make it work if we have to. Okay, so we have a pretty good opportunity right here with a small crowd. I need to take him out. I really want to show you that animation cycle that helps me place my shot and be able to kill moose quickly and effectively. So when you walk up, they'll be calm initially, then they'll go alert and turn around like this. See that spot on the breast right there? You place your shot right in there, that's where you're going to hit the heart. Oh no, not again. Sounds awfully close. Angry dishwasher noises? Okay. But yeah, that's the animatic, so our animation cycle. And that's kind of what informs me on being able to place heart shots on a moose is, you know, I walk up, I get them alert, I have them turn around, and then right in that notch in the middle of the chest is where I place my shot at these distances. And I'm really not that far away. But on the river run, it's incredibly helpful because you get to take out a lot of moose that way. E90 ninny boy. Excellent. So I just discovered a new drink zone on this lake here. Makes sense. There's a lot of movement of moose in the area. Some fleeing. I'm wondering if it's because of wolves. Interesting. What in the ever-living blank? Seriously. Another piebald. Another one. Any gun for a tiny deer. Well, I don't have the proper equipment to take her, but I don't want her to walk off. And then there is this dude. Oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, well. Oh god, I missed. Oh, I messed that up. Well, that didn't miss. What in the world? I mean, seriously. That's the third piebald in as many days. Oh my gosh. Different species, but still. Piebalds love me. And now I still have to clean up this moose nonsense. Ugh. Well, she was a female, no chance to make a diamond or anything, so I didn't care. If I was hunting Siberian musk deer, I would have used the 223 docent. But at this point, I just want to get her in my lodge. This is just ridiculous. This really and truly is ridiculous. Now, where did she go? Okay, hold up. Getting right next to her, apparently. Oh, okay. She was just blending into the background. Nice. Oh, hold up, huh? Seriously, guys. Seriously, what? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. That's the stuff of nightmares right there. Broke her neck, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I just right through that back. But again, she's just, there would have been no real trophy score for her. She was a level 1 trivial, so she's cute though. I love all her spots. Look at her all curled up like that. Oh my gosh. Poor baby. She reminds me of my cat, Howard. Oh my goodness. I love her. Oh. Okay. Definitely doing that. And we're gonna fix her up. And then we'll just put her in the lodge at some point. Oh my gosh. Well, I threw my rotation off, so let's get back on it and... Oy vey. Okay, I just had the most amazingly crazy thought. What if my great one was a piebald? I think I would die. I think I would just roll over, you know, lay down in the snow, die a little bit. Definitely would take him. Okay, here's a good one. We're having a lively conversation at Moose Cafe. I really like that animation cycle where they fall over. It's very realistic. Check out this big old boy who spawned in. It's my second diamond potential level 4. So in all, I have 2 diamond potential level 4s and a diamond potential level 5. I'm wondering if I shouldn't take one of the level 4s just to see if it makes it. Because I know level 4s can, but I don't know how frequently that is. And given that one side is kind of shorter than the other, I bet this is a safe bet to take. Alright, so that should have been a double lung. See what happens. Alright, here's that monster level 4. Let's see. It's gold. So that was a fairly safe bet. I almost got that heart, but was a little too far forward. And then the second shot was a little too far forward and didn't nick the lung. It actually got right in that gap, right in between. So would have been a double lung, but yeah. So I felt this was a safe bet mostly because of this side. It wasn't as well defined as this one. Whereas my other massive level 4 has this feature on both sides, so really a beautiful animal though. There's my big level 4. Now I'm pretty sure he's diamond just by looking at his rack. It's massive, and if he comes out onto the lake, I'll let you guys see that. Yeah, I know, bud. He's huge. And when the time comes, he's going to be one of the first ones I take off the map. Trying to stack. Possible. Oh. Angry dishwasher time. They are. Get to a high spot. Whoop. Hey, let me up here. Oh, shiza. Hi, friend. You. Oh, that was a face shot. Sorry, dude. That's better. Well, sorry you won't get to see my level 4, but at least we got this wolf. Hey guys, welcome back to Sasika Safari 1 to my special trophies room. I guess that's what I'm calling this space because this does have some of my all-time favorite trophies in it. And I'm very, very happy to say that yes, I can indeed replace this side striped jackal with my brand new piebald that I got on Medbed, which is this little girl here. And she's going to be great with the other piebald in the corner. Let's see. I'm hoping to rotate this a little bit. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's tiny and adorable. So let's see what kind of poses we have for her. Maybe we could get her kind of similar into a pose like the one we took her in. That would be kind of neat. That's almost it. Almost it. No, look at her tiny self rearing up. Oh my goodness. No, oh, sorry. That's kind of pretty. Go with that one. I don't know. I definitely want to showcase as much of her patterning as possible. I mean, she could be twinning with that one. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my orientation isn't great right now. Let's see. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that for now. I really like that one. She looks like she's taking off running. It's not quite the pose we took her in, obviously, but I think it does well to showcase all of the colors on her body. So great to add her to my corner of piebalds. I don't know why. I seem to be very, very lucky with piebalds. It just seems to be a thing for me. And I am certainly grateful for that because it is one of my most favorite fur patternings in the game. But yeah, that's going to do it for this round on the Great One Moose Grind. Hope you all enjoyed the update. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, you have to talk to me first. Just kidding. If you enjoy coming on these adventures, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, ring the bell. And otherwise, I will catch you on our next adventure. Bye. Is her fur standing up? Is this her aggressive pose? It looks like it. Kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, I kind of like that. So cute.